Hello everybody, this is Allsouth Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Yakuza 0. In the previous episode, we took down the last of the 5 billionaires and the mastermind behind them, unlocking for ourselves the Dragon of Dojima style, which kind of relies heavily on how much you've invested in your other styles. So, I went through, I did the math, and from where we are currently standing, in order to fill out the rest of our style sheets, or rest of our abilities, not including the Dragon of Dojima one, because I actually looked into what each of the ones do. The Ultra Heat Wave increases the rate at which heat accumulates. The Ultra Health Boost increases your maximum health. The Ultra Attack Boost increases your attack power, and the Ultra Heat Action Power increases your heat action damage. However, these things are such minor increases, but you can get a lot out of them. But honestly, I wouldn't bother with them. I mean, if you want to, go right ahead. But it's not strictly necessary. But in order to fill out the rest of our ability sheets, not including the master skills, which I will be taking care of this episode, we would need a total of 43,680,683,030 yen, and that's including the yen we already had. Well, actually, no, it's a little less than that, but I just added that on for the sake of it. Unfortunately, when I tried to use Cheat Engine to set my yen to that amount, for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me. I don't know why, because you can apparently go into the trillions with this. But whatever. So I just added a billion onto what I had and then froze that value. And now we are going to go through and upgrade everything. Heat retention damage, 2. Reduces the amount of heat lost when you take damage from an enemy. That is important for us. Secret of the Destroyer, Gorged. You need a full tank to cause destruction. This boosts your attack power significantly when your health is full. Charging Bear Hug. Charge up and grab an enemy, then squeeze the life out of them. This uses up the heat gauge. Beast Mastery. Defang. Charge an enemy guarding with a weapon to knock that weapon away. This has no effect on weapon masters. Now on to the billion skills. Herculean Gut. Enter a guard stance at the same time as an attack to take no damage. Give me 1 second. I need to check in on something. I just got a text message. Okay, then. Where was I? Ah, right. Heat Wave 2 increases the amount of heat gauge rises when you attack an enemy. Yes, please. See, heat retention time reduces the rate the heat gauge drops. Cyclone Sling. Evade, then grab and lift up an enemy, twirling them around before sending them flying with a spectacular throw. Only at the second heat gauge. See, Herculean Fortitude boosts your defense to the maximum while performing a resist guard. Secret of the Destroyer, Adroit. Makes it less likely for attacks to send you flying when the heat gauge is at its third bar. Also reduces the damage you take when thrown. Secret of the Destroyer, Stout. Strike a destructive pose to recover health. However, this uses up a large amount of the heat gauge. And, except for the master abilities, Beast is now maxed out. Now for Rush. We got a lot to work on here. Let's see. Essence of Crushing Wall. Evade an enemy's attack just before it lands, causing them to shatter their fist against the wall behind you. Let's see. Power Surge 2. Yeah, increases the attack's power. Rush definitely needs that. Phoenix Spirit. Your heat gauge will slowly rise over time when you are wounded, however, will only fill up to the second bar. See, Feint Punch. Catch an enemy off guard with a straight punch to the body. Quick Step Blow. Deliver a sharp blow after performing a quick step. This move and its power may vary depending on the direction of the quick step. Health Boost. Yeah, don't need to worry. Don't need to read that. Improve Quick Step, improves the evasiveness of your Quick Step. Quick step, extra distance. Extend the distance of your quick step. Also reduce the amount of heat used up when performing a quick step. Improve quick step 2. Yep, further increases things. And let's just grab all these health boosts. We are going to be an unstoppable beast. Some might consider this cheating, but at this point, we have the means of acquiring all the money we need for all this, so is it really? Fighter's secret. Body's the real worth of a prize fighter. The power of your heat actions is boosted when you are wounded. I don't think I'm ever going to put myself in that position. Too much risk. Eagle Spirit boosts the damage you deal when attacking stunned enemies. Does not apply to heat actions, though. Body's the opening moments of a prize fighter's bout. Your attack power is boosted until you take damage. Let's see, perform a quick step after weaving. Hold a movement direction and press A while weaving. I believe weaving is meant to be our defensive move. Let's see. Owl Spirit, your heat gauge will rise at certain times during the weaving guard action. Essence of the Iron Fist. Knock an enemy into the air, then rain blows down upon them with an Iron Fist. But only when you have Knuckles equipped. Step out, an evasive move is added to the actions after a rush combo. Let's see, Raptor Mastery. Cool start. Stay calm and evade attacks at the start of battle to boost the heat gauge significantly. Press A when the enemy attacks, first heat bar only. See, Weapon Master Knuckles. The durability of Knuckles doesn't go down as long as you stay calm. Let's see, Rush Combo 7. Yeah, adds on. Charged Kick. A mighty charged kick that can be unleashed from a Rush Combo. Kick attack with X, then hold Y. Rush Combo 8. Essence of Sword Shattering. Use the Fist of Iron to engage an enemy carrying a sword and shatter their weapon. Ooh. Something tells me I should get a pair of brass knuckles, but I probably won't be able to do that until I get back to Majima and can, work through them with that. Raptor Mastery Nighthawk. Evade an enemy's attack just before it lands and circle around them to vanish from their sight. Raptor Mastery Shadow. Intimidate the enemy to boost the heat gauge and force them to put their guard up. This only affects regular foes that guard. See, Raptor Mastery Powerful Blow makes the pose you take when charging up attacks more stable, so is less likely enemy attacks will break your stance. Rider's Secret Red Flame. Embodies Spirit of Prize Fighter. Your charge attacks made when cornered can no longer be guarded against. And unfortunately we can't get this one. Floating Regard. Put up your guard again when an enemy attacks and place distance between you and the enemy. Works with any number of heat bars. Power Surge 3. Yeah, don't need to go over that. Power Surge 4. Heat Wave 2. Increases the amount of heat gauge. The heat gauge rises when you attack an enemy. Heat Retention Time. Let's see. Essence of Crushing Elbow. Meet an enemy's attack with your elbow, shattering their fist in the process. Ouch. Fighter's Secret Final Round. Embodies an Iron Will of a Prize Fighter. The power of your attacks is boosted when you are wounded. Surprised they don't have the heat health bar up in that image. Frenzy embodies the vitality of a prize fighter. The power of your attacks is boosted when your heat gauge fills to the third bar. Nice. Okay, now on to Brawler. Okay then. Essence of Steadfast Counter. A ferocious assault unleashed after being knocked down. Health boost. Yeah, don't need to know about that. Quick Step Distance extends the distance of your quick step. Stability. Draw upon the energy deep within you to withstand attacks that would normally knock you down. Azure Dragon Spirit. Bolsters your defense when in heat mode. Boost. Yep. Good lord. Look at all the health we have. Practically stretching across half the screen. See, Drunkard's Secret, Firewater, an ability for those with the fortitude of a heavy drinker. You recover a lot of health by drinking alcohol, including at restaurants, etc. Triggered after drinking alcohol. Yeah, Brawler becomes pretty powerful in the late game, or in this case, right now, when you have alcohol on you. Breakaway throw, a throw that lets you break free of an enemy's grasp. Drunkard's Secret, Great Tiger, an ability for those with the fortitude of a heavy drinker. Boost the power of attacks when drunk, based on how much health you have left. Let's see, Regard, yep, put your guard back up after an enemy breaks through it. It can only be used when calm. Quick Step Blow, yep, Brutal Blow. Regard 2, can be used on the second heat bar. Body Counter. Body Blow unleashed from the guard position. The fewer heat bars you filled, the more powerful the attack will be. This is basically our counter and kind of like the Progenitor Tiger drop. Tortoise Spirit. Successfully guarding against attacks will cause the heat gauge to rise, however will only fill up to the second bar. Yeah, in case you might not have noticed, some of these abilities... Hold up 1 second. Sorry about that, another text message. You may notice that some of these abilities are very similar to some of the ones that Majima can get. Alright, anyways, double finish blow. Throw a full force straight right punch, then unleash a brutal flying kick. Kick combo. Pressure the enemy with a powerful combo attack. This uses up the heat gauge. Now let's see. Counter hook. Launch a counterattack when the enemy comes for you. The fewer heat bars you fill, the more powerful the attack will be. Isn't this basically the same as the other one we just did? Body counter. LB to... Oh, no, wait. That's from guarded stance. That's from the lock-on stance. Drunkard's Secret, Dulled Senses. An ability for those with fortitude. Being drunk makes you immune to stunning and paralysis. Now, let's see. On to the next one. White Tiger Spirit, heat gauge will rise when you taunt an enemy. I don't really use taunts all that often. They just leave you too exposed to getting hit. Brawl Mastery Spirit. Boost the damage of counterattacks while in heat mode. Brawl Mastery Wrath. When your first attack after the start of the battle sends an enemy flying, the heat gauge will fill up to the third bar. Brawl Mastery Thrashing allows you to perform a series of grab combo attacks, but only at the second heat bar. Brawl Mastery Ultra Spirit. Further boost the damage of your counterattacks. Brawl Mastery Unyielding. Prevents you from dying when the heat gauge is on the third bar. However, if hit by an attack that would kill you, the gauge drops to 0. Pretty useful. Yellow Dragon Spirit. You recover health when you perform heat actions. Yeah, you can see that the Brawler ability becomes so much more powerful once you get towards the end game. Here's attack power, yeah, power surge, the usual. Heat Wave 1, increases the amount of heat gauge rises when you attack an enemy. Snatching Strike. After a certain finishing blows, grab the enemy again and deliver a Savage Strike. This uses up the heat gauge. Power Surge 3, same as it ever was. Heat Wave 2 increases the amount the heat gauge rises when you attack an enemy. Heat Retention. Reduces the amount of heat loss when you take damage from an enemy attack. Drunkard's Secret. Mean Drunk. An ability for those with the fortitude of a heavy drinker. While drunk, the heat gauge will rise when you are attacked by enemies. Power Surge 4. No surprises there. Heat Retention Time 2. And last but certainly not least, Drunkard's Secret Carouser. Greatly boosts the power of your heat actions when drunk at max health. So when it comes to Kiryu, we're going to want to be using or carrying around some alcohol, like all the time. And now that we've bought up every ability we can, except for that one rush ability, first I'm going to get rid of that 1 on the end of my money. And I'm also going to unfreeze them. Yep, we're all good. Then I'm gonna go buy some alcohol and eat up some food so I can, get my health back. Then after that, it's a training montage. I know you probably want me to show off the Dragon of Dojima style, but I think I'll save that if we have the time afterwards. Which we might not. For the boss fight. Let's see. Well, may as well start getting drunk now. We're also going to want to buy some alcohol. Because we are going to lose some of our drunkenness throughout a fight. Okay. Well, it's more expensive, so it must be able to get us drunker quicker. There we go. Now, let's go find Bacchus and get those last 3 brawler skills. And honestly, at this point, we could probably take on Mr. Shakedown.
Hey, bye!
Ready to learn my moves? Yes. Moves I can teach you. How can I take down blade-wielding enemies? Okay. Knives are dangerous weapons, boy. I lost someone very dear to me because of a knife attack. Is that why you're always telling me to be careful of them?
Yes.
You can train to fight all you want, but anyone can be killed easily when a weapon is involved. Sad, but true. That's why it's time I taught you a move to take down enemies wielding knives. Sounds good. But simply, the idea is to break the arm holding the weapon. That sounds savage. This move is the trademark of a pretty famous street fighter back in the States. He even had a saying, "Knives take lives. You want to do some harm? Prepare to lose an arm." I call it the blade arm mash. I would have called it the blade arm break, or essence of disarming also works. I thought the move came from that famous street fighter. How come you get to name it? Ah, come on, boy. Don't get hung up on little details like that. Bacchus, I presume. Looks like we have a guest. More like a tumbleweed.
No.
Don't judge by appearances, boy. We have ourselves a real threat here. This won't be your average street fight. Clever of you to see there's more to me than meets the eye. Still, running would have been the smart thing to do, if you could, that is. Dag nabbit. What are you so afraid of, Bacchus? You usually seem pretty confident around these guys. Boy, is he now? I have no idea what you're talking about, but I guarantee we're going to have a wonderful time. Now get over here so I can skewer you. How convenient that he has a knife for me to train my new ability against. Shatter the arm of an enemy wielding one-handed blade. Show no mercy. Shame this isn't doing any actual damage to him. Not what I intended to do. I think I actually knocked his glasses off with that punch. Beat the hitman targeting Bacchus. Use your brawler style moves to take the assassin out. Damn, he's already half dead. Actually, I think he's more than half. Well, this won't take long. Ouch. Okay, I wanted to try and finish him with a counter, but obviously that ain't gonna work. God, messed up my arm, man.
Oi.
Blades may be your thing, but you won't be holding one for a while. Get out of here and straighten up your life. Ugh. That was a bit dicey, boy. I didn't know you had it in you to take on a guy like him. That move you told me about really helped. Thanks. Hey, on to the next one. Let's see, what can I do when backed up against a wall? Okay. Having it back up against the wall is just like getting cornered in boxing. I've only seen boxing on TV, but it looks hard to get away once you're trapped in a corner. Usually you end up getting knocked out.
Yes.
Exactly. If you get cornered, your opponent has the upper hand. You need something special to turn the tables. The move I'm going to teach you wouldn't fly in the ring, but it's incredibly powerful in a street fight. Kind of move. It takes advantage of having a wall at your back. You evade a kick at the last moment and follow through with a game-changing blow. What if they don't try to kick me? I call it the Bone Cruncher. You learn the essence of wall smashing. Interesting. So just when the opponent thinks they have you on the ropes and lets down their guard, you hit them with a punishing counterattack.
Yes.
That's right. When you're cornered, you have to recognize that the right moment to take advantage of an enemy attack. Attacking blindly isn't the only way to win a fight. You're Bacchus, right? Right on cue.
Oh?
Ah, this should be interesting. Another newcomer here to kill you. What's so interesting about that? I know him. He's a former champion who cast aside glory to become a mafia muscle. I got bored in the ring, so I went here to where the real fighting happens.
No.
Ah, and here I was hoping you'd have stepped down for a better reason than that. How shallow. Shallow, you say? Bacchus? No matter how skilled the fighter, when they duke it out for petty reasons, it's nothing but violence. I hate fighters like that more than anything. Ha! Keep your sermon to yourself, old man. Time to tidy up this little task and head out for a celebratory drinks. Couldn't have said it better myself. Come on, then. Made an enemy's attack, then smash the bones in their legs. This strike is enough to make any troublemaker regret getting out of bed. Come on. Oof. He should not be getting back up after that. And not just like he's going to kick your ass, but you should not have the physical ability to get up after that. Beat the hitman targeting Bacchus. Use your brawler style moves to take out the assassin. And he's down. Was not expecting to get through these this quickly. Ouch! No! I think you're taking this a bit far, boy. That's even rougher around the edges than I showed you.
Oi.
Hands and feet make pretty deadly weapons when used right. Just because you don't carry a knife or gun doesn't mean I'll go easy on you. Yeah, I get that. Failed at your task. Don't ever show your face in front of us again.
Hey.
Something got your goat, boy? Maybe. What? I was just thinking. There isn't much difference between me and the type of guys you hate. I only know how to solve problems through violence. I could end up like that guy one day.
No.
You're too young for your path to be set in stone, boy. I know. Still, people are swayed by those around them. You may think your decisions are your own, but others leave their mark. We've already learned a lot of things from you, for example. You learn from me?
Yes.
Sure. No matter how old you get, there's always more to learn. The way you carry yourself is a positive influence on me, for instance. No kidding. I thought I was the one doing all the learning here. Life is a precious thing. It isn't always easy, but we do what we can to survive. That's what you need to focus on now. I hear that. I need to learn a few more of your moves. Stick with me until I master them all. Of course. Always happy to help. Speaking of which...
Hey, bye.
So you launch into a finisher from a combo. Okay? You have some powerful combinations at your disposal now. A little extra polish and you'll be unstoppable. Extra polish? What do you mean by that? I've seen you unleash some mighty backhand blows, but I think you can give them an even stronger follow-through. Huh. I call it a power finisher. Essence of finishing blows. That's a pretty bland name. It's a finisher. Best to keep it simple. I guess so. Hey. You Bacchus? The name's... Ah, perfect timing. Look what we got here. Another hitman, I bet. What? See if you can take this guy down with what we talked about, boy. By the look of him, it should be a cinch. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Huh? I'll make you eat those words. Just you wait. Reckless attack is executed after performing a backhanded finishing blow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, bam, and then this. One, 2, 3, bam, and then... Not at all what I wanted. 1, 2, 3, backhand, and nope. 1, 2, 3, backhand, and then reckless. Can be a bit of a pain to take care of, you know, when your enemy, well, screws it all up. Oh, not what I was going for. Damn. He went down like a sack of hammers. Oof.
What?
As he's still breathing after all that punishment. He must be tough as a tank.
Yeah.
Looks like the fight's gone out of him, though. You won't need any more convincing. He's taking this well for a hitman. I'm no hitman. I was sent by the Raymond cartel. Raymond cartel? What's that? You'll find out soon enough. Bacchus here can tell you all about it. See you around, Kazuma Kiryu. How did he know my name? What's the story here, Bacchus? I'm not ready to tell you yet.
Oi.
Hey, at least now we know who's sending these hitmen, and that my life isn't in danger. Besides, we still have more training to do. Until next time. That's for me. Teacher boy, congratulations on your graduation. Well, that's it, huh? It's all over. Say, boy, how would you like to give combat sports a real shot? I think you'd make a fine boxer. I would know. Here we go again. Listen, Bacchus.
Oh.
What? Why do you want to turn me into a pro fighter so badly? Because I see the makings of a champ in you. You just put the work in. The sky's the limit. You could be rolling in cash. I'm sure there are tons of people who could pull that off, though. Well, yes and no. I admit I've got an eye for talent. I've seen raw talent rise up all over the world. Then why me? Your potential is greater than any of those chumps. Kids I train have to be able to hold their own in the street, too. Why a street fight? None of that applies in a ring. Where there are actual rules. That's assuming you only fight in the ring.
Nani?
What's that supposed to mean? I tell you, kid, most of the money I owe was borrowed from the Mafia, stateside. They don't play by the rules. Mafia? You went to borrow cash from criminals like that? No wonder they're chasing you halfway around the world. I can explain that. See, I used to run a gym where I trained young boxers with promise. One day, one of my fighters went up against a guy who was in the Mafia's pocket. Of course, there were a lot of off-the-book bets riding on the fight. We're gambling on it, huh? My trainee was a nobody, but to everyone's surprise, he came out of nowhere and knocked the guy flat on his ass. That's where it all started. Pissed off the mob.
Yeah.
First, they recruited the guy I was training and put him in their own damn gym. I mean, it came as a shock, but what could I do? They could bankroll him far better than I ever could. A pretty common tale in the sports world. Next thing I know, my gym goes up in smoke after a fire broke out from a gas leak. I was heartbroken.
Nani?
Wait, they burned down your gym? I was down, but not out. This old Ironheart took out a loan to rebuild the gym. I applied at a financing company that was completely legit, but the Mafia put some pressure on them, and suddenly they're the ones carrying my loan. The mob bought out your debt from the bank, and that's how you came to owe them all that money.
Yes.
Yep, I didn't think they'd go that far to get revenge. It was all downhill from there. Mafia goons would show up at my gym every day and intimidate my clientele, until I didn't have a single boxer left. What'd you do? You can do the math. No fighters, no lessons, no money, no bouts, no titles, no nothing. I was done. I had one ray of hope in that dark time, and that was this kid who stuck with me through the thick of it. He was dead set on getting that title belt with me. One day he was out doing his day job on some road work, and he got mugged. Shanked. He didn't make it. Don't tell me the Mafia was behind that, too. I figured it was just bad luck on top of cruel fate. Then a Mafia lawyer showed up to defend the killer. I understand now why you'd want your next fighter to have street smarts, too.
Yeah.
Yes. What did you do to piss them off so much? That thing only happened once, right? I don't get why they'd chase you to the ends of the earth for that. Actually, I figured that out just recently. They don't want me dead. They want me alive. For my services. I don't understand. I should have realized it much earlier. All the talent I'd find just end up signing up with those Mafia bastards. You think their aim is to get the skilled fighters you find to sign up with them? That makes the most sense. Perhaps the guys behind you can fill us in. Huh? You work for the mob, huh? That's right. I'm with the Raymond Cartel, Eastern Division. Why don't you call it what it is? Mafia. You're not here to kill me. Then you came for the kid, huh? Exactly. The hitmen we sent were here to test Kazuma Kiryu's mettle. But you're all here together. That means he passed your tests. You're here to take him with you. Kazuma Kiryu, we've already notified headquarters that Bacchus considers you his top fighter. First I've heard of it. When did Bacchus tell you that? He didn't have to. He only calls his most talented finds boy. You're only the second to earn that title. That's enough to make you a prime recruit in our eyes. You let me wander the world so you could swoop in as soon as I called a kid boy? Choice is yours, Kazuma Kiryu. Either you play it smart and sign up with us, or... hell no. You may want to reconsider. Pride will be the death of you, so I suggest you swallow it. I said no. Would you have a hard bargain? How about you come with us, and we let Bacchus live? Let the old fool just walk away. I already know you won't harm him. You wouldn't dare kill the golden goose your HQ values so much. Enough empty threats. Trust a former Yakuza to see through that. I guess the little tricks won't work. This time you're up against 5 of our best. Your life at stake? Surely you can see that accepting our offer is your only option. I don't seem to be getting through to you, so let me make this clear. You're the ones who decided your fate as soon as you walked down that alley. Now quit wasting your breath and come on. Fine, have it your way. You'll go against the mob, you get erased. Alright, time to drink up. Better to take down the guys with guns first and foremost, for obvious reasons. Funnily enough, I don't think any of Box's trainings included this. Well, that was fast.
Oi.
Couldn't sign me up or kill me. You bring blades and guns, yet still fail. You'd better give it a rest. You won the battle, not the war. We'll be back. Well, that takes care of that. What will you do now, Bacchus?
Oh.
How about joining me on the world stage, boy? Bathe in the spotlight and become a champion fighter. I need cash to be one. Doesn't that tickle your fancy at all? I don't know. I can't imagine that kind of life. But I do know it isn't what I should be doing now. Yeah? The man I owe my life to is in trouble. Helping him is my first and only priority. Sounds like nothing I could say would change your mind. Okay, I understand. I won't nag you anymore. I think I'll leave Japan. At least until you've done what you need to. Where will you go next? Back to the States. Seems like the Mafia have their eye on me, so I might as well introduce them to my top picks next. Isn't that playing right into their hand? Beats having assassins on my trail. If there's a young fighter with a dream out there, I can make it happen. Using the Mafia's pull to your advantage, huh? Smart. Well, I figure I owe them plenty, so why not help them out a little? Well, I hope you produce a few champions. Well, you've got some youth left in you yourself, boy. If you ever want to walk the path of the champion, you just let me know. Sure, got it.
See ya.
I'll be seeing you then, boy. Okay, now with that taken care of, let's go on and see Miss Tatsu. Excuse me. Oh, also, there's something, apparently, if you stand in front of these barkers who, once you liberate a zone from a king, and they bow to you, they can actually light your cigarette if you stand in front of them long enough. I think. Oh, dang it, I think his pathing is blocked by the sign. Come on. Okay, let's find a different barker, one who doesn't have a sign near him. Okay. Come on. Let's do this. There it is. Yep, they will actually take a lighter out for you. Generosity of strangers. After you become the undisputed king of an area... Okay, so I didn't need to wait until I finished it. Get someone to light a cigarette for you on the street. Huh. Alright, well, anyways, like I was saying, let's go see Miss Tatsu. Don't need to worry about my drunkenness, because drunkenness only works with Brawler, not, Beast. Yeah, I don't care about having to pay 10 grand. Hello, Miss Tatsu. Ah, Kiryu, ready to go beast mode? Yeah, sounds good. Alright, I'm gonna get through her training. I'll just cut it out, because it's just the same thing as it was last time, and I'll see you guys once we have a new job from her. Okay then, we've completed the next 2 sets of training so we can unlock the job, but I should note, if you have powered yourself up as I have, be very careful and selective when doing her training, otherwise you may end up destroying all the mannequins before you reach the target. Alright, got a job for me? Okay, you all ready? Do this. Yeah, let's do this. I'll tell you who's up next. The target's a guy called Scowling Jingoro. He owns a cosmetics company that uses high-pressure sales tactics. I hear he has ties to a Yakuza group, though, so I've been putting off dealing with him. He's a front for the Yakuza. Probably fell behind on his payments to them, so he had to take out a loan. Think so? Sounds like you know a thing or two about those Yakuza schmucks. I'll leave it to you, then. I'll leave it to you. Got it. Just so you know, this guy won't be fooling around. If you mess up, you could get yourself killed. Ready for this? Yes. Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, do your thing then. I'll be here.
Oi.
Scowling Jingoro, I'm here on behalf of Miss Tatsu. Time to pay up what you owe in full.
Oh?
Miss Tatsu sent her underling, huh? You even know what you're getting yourself into? Of course. Yeah. Guess you don't know my reputation. I got a whole lot of muscle backing me up, so you better make your exit. Think that's going to scare a debt collector? What kind of muscle do you have? Let's see it. The Tojo clan. Who else? Yeah? Which family? Family? No, like I said, I got the Tojo clan backing me up. You're in with the Tojo headquarters? That's right, that's what I mean. You going to give me the respect I deserve now?
Yeah.
You're lying through your teeth.
Oh?
Bah, how did you know? What's the point of pretending you're a legit business if you tell people you're a front for the Yakuza? A real Yakuza front would never be so stupid. Well, let's say they were that stupid. The Tojo clan would bring the hammer down on those fools. Fast. No way Tojo HQ would support someone that dumb. Even I can work that out. Shut the F up. Sounds like you need a hole in your side, and I'd be happy to oblige. Collect the debt. And down he goes. Debt's collected. Well done. I knew I could count on you. Kiryu, why are you glistening like a car parked under a bird's nest? The guy threw some kind of slimy liquid all over the floor. Huh. I know that smell. I guess cosmetics aren't the only way he makes a living. You can tell from the smell? What? You don't recognize it? No, but it does smell familiar now that you mention it. Well, not my place to tell you. You're a guy, you'll figure it out. Just make sure you disinfect after you wash, okay? Okay. And maybe I'll ask for your help again sometime. You know where to find me. 40,000 you collected as a reward. Crushing hammer skill. Well, let's check that out. Let's see, crushing hammer, crushing hammer. Crushing hammer, a debilitating strike unleashed from the resist guard stance. Not bad. Alright, I'll see you guys once I complete the next 2 bits of training. Okay, next 2 bits of training completed. On to the next job. Do this. I'll tell you who's up next. The target is a guy called Kijin the Antique Yakuza. He looks like a sorry wet rag, but when he gets pissed, he kind of hulks out. Pisses him off. Well, breaking pieces in his antique collection. I guess they must mean a lot to him, so he flies into a rage. His face gets so red he goes supernova. He's actually one of the only people I failed to recover money from before. Sounds like a real pain. Listen, Kiryu, make sure you don't get him angry. Collecting the debt will be the least of our troubles if that happens. Got it. I'll do my best. Okay, go do your thing. I shouldn't have to tell you to be careful, right? Your life's on the line here. You ready for this? Yep. Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, break a leg. As long as it's not on one of his damn collectibles. Just has him sitting out there like that, huh?
Oh?
Who might you be? I take it you're Kijin the Antique Yakuza? I'm here on Miss Tatsu's behalf. I'll be a good man and pay out.
Oh?
You're a flunky then, huh? Well, good for you. I'll have your money ready in a few. You're actually going to pay? Does make things easier. No, are you thick in the head? I mean, come back in a few days. What? It's big talk for someone in your position. I'm not here to play games. Pay up. Now. Hey, no need to puff up your chest. I'm busy here, so you can be on your way. Hey, show him to the door. Kijin-san told you to leave. You better listen, or I'm going to rearrange your face. Ha! How about you back off instead? Otherwise, you'll be the one with an eye hanging out of your nose. Mother effer, you're gonna regret this. Didn't do as much as I hoped it would. Alright. That's the way you're gonna be? I'll just smash your face in. With your own collectibles. Or at the very least the furniture in your office. Debt's collected. Excellent work. Did you manage to pull it off without Kijin flying off the handle?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't happening. He was fuming after I smashed up his collection. Wow, if you still managed to collect after that, I guess I've taught you all you need to know.
Yeah.
I'm not done here yet. I get the feeling there's still more I can learn. Oh, there is. Well, I'm pleased to hear that. I do have a few other training sessions I could whip up for you. I may ask you to help again if something else comes up. You know where to find me. Essence of the Beast, wall pin heat action. Alright, let's check that out. See, pin an enemy against the wall with a large weapon in a simple but deadly attack. Only works with weapons lighter than motorcycles. Eh. Alright, see you guys after the next bout of training. Alright, last bits of training done. Time to get that last move. Okay, you all ready? Let's do this. Yeah. Let's see, who's up next? Target is a guy called Hiroya the Debt King. From what I hear, he's a tricky shit. What's his deal? He looks like a lightweight, but he's known for stealing from debt collectors. No one's ever got their money back from him. Takes from debt collectors? That's a ballsy move. Not kidding. Some collectors he's fleeced have had to go into debt themselves just to make ends meet. Why aren't you going? Just got a call about some new business. Client's meeting me here in a bit, so I need to take care of this guy on your... I need you to take care of this guy on your own. I get the feeling that's not gonna end well. I see. Better brace yourself. Don't forget, if things go south, you could end up getting killed. Ready for this? Yep. Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, I'm looking forward to the good news when you get back. Champion District, huh? Huh? Who the hell are you? I'm guessing you're not Hiroya the Debt King, are you? I heard he was more of a lightweight. Where's Hiroya at? Yeah, he's taking some time out for his hobby. You won't find him here. Yeah, then I'm done here. See ya.
Joe.
Hey, wait. You're the guy working that pretty little Miss Tatsu, aren't you? What? Yeah, thought so. Then Hiroya won't want you interrupting his personal time. You stay put. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, better go save Miss Tatsu. Oof.
Oi.
Hey, I need some info before you black out. What did you mean by interrupting Hiroya's personal time? Where is he? Yeah, Hiroya loves stealing money off debt collectors. I already know that, so where'd he go? Your hideout is down at the pier, right? Hiroya had his eye on Miss Tatsu for a while now. He's been looking forward to slapping her around a bit and grabbing her cash.
Nani?
What? Yeah, I bet he's having the time of his life. You're probably too late. Miss Tatsu's in danger. I'd better get back to the pier quick. Miss Tatsu, you alright? Kiryu, I was hoping you'd show. Messed up big time. You the one they call Hiroya the Debt King? That's right. I was just getting to the best part. Hold up 1 second. Why'd you have to go and spoil my fun? Little. Miss Tatsu earned her reputation. And the desperation on her face while I used her as a punching bag. Why, I'll remember the thrill for the rest of my life. What a creep. She can take quite a beating. I can tell her punches pack some power, but she couldn't land a blow on me. I was all ready for the grand finale. Shame you had to show up. I don't even want to know what the grand finale is, although I have a good idea. Done talking. It's past time to tear you a new one. Think you can take me on? You're her lackey, aren't you? You don't stand a chance against me. Wanna bet? You just got lucky. I'll show you how Miss Tatsu's style wrecks punks like you. Ha! Now you've got me curious. This I've got to see. I'm going to enjoy pulverizing you, too. I'm taking all the money back. Money you owe, and whatever you took from Miss Tatsu. Ooh, I see a bicycle. Most of his health gone, and it was only just a bicycle that smashed him up. Ooh, how about a couch? There we go. Ugh, where the hell did you learn to fight like that? Miss Tatsu's got nothing on you. Told you beating Miss Tatsu was just a fluke. You can't even deal with me, you're no match for her. Heh. You say so. What are you going to do with me? Well, we're at the pier. Plenty of oil drums around. Get the picture? You're joking, right? You've been watching too many movies. Hey, I can't even swim. Even if you could, you won't get far in one of those. It's a one-way trip to the bottom. But, I'm sorry, okay? I'll do whatever you ask. Just let me live. Too late. You picked the wrong people to mess with. Now, get in the drum. That's enough, Kiryu. Okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. Still a bit groggy, though. So, Hiroya. Yeah? You just said you'd do whatever we asked to save yourself, right? I did? And you're a man of your word? Sure. And you're going to give back all the money you've taken from debt collectors. What? But that's hundreds of millions of yen! Besides that, I've already spent it. Going back on your word? No, no! Then get out of here. We know where to find you, so don't even think about skipping town. Got it. And another warning before you go. Yeah? You lay a finger on Miss Tatsu again, and I'll make sure the fish are gnawing those fingers off before the sun sets. You got that? Loud and clear. You're a lifesaver, Kiryu. I don't know how to thank you.
Yeah.
Don't sweat it. I'm the one who should be grateful for all the training you've given me. Thanks. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything more I can teach you. You've proven you're strong enough already. Couldn't have done it without you, Miss Tatsu. I'll stop by whenever I need to brush up. Sure thing. I'll make sure I'm ready for you. Great. You got 5.92 million you collected as a reward. Beast Overrun Heat Action. Okay. And nothing else? Alright, let's check that out. And we're actually pretty short on time. Overrun. Tear through a group of enemies when your health is full, knocking them back with enormous power. XXXY, then Y when near 4 enemies, third heat bar. Interesting. But, anyways, we're short on time. Don't have enough time to hit up the, side. I think Park Boulevard East is where I want to go. Don't have enough time to take care of the rest of the training for Rush. So, I'm probably going to end it off just a touch early today. So, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. Also, keep a lookout later today, assuming I've got my information correct, as there should be a special upload coming later this evening. Again, if I've got my information correct, which I certainly hope I do. But if you could, also please leave a comment down below this video, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.